They like to judge me before they get to know me. But while you're joking, I was getting me some money. Flying across the country, now they're flying for me. Broke a record back in Donny, that's a different story. Major damage, locked and loaded. They start to panic, but they're standing frozen. Ground is shaking as the doorway opens. These hearts are racing, sudden slow motion. Don't ask me if it's wrong or right. This is for the lies you've been leading all my life. And you better run and hide. Don't let me down, let the flame ignite.
Should I ever tell them how I really feel? Should I ever tell them how I really feel? Should I ever tell them how I really feel? Should I ever tell them how I really feel? Should I ever tell them how I really feel?
Can you hear my heartbeat calling? Can you feel the love we're falling? Just take my hand and take me home tonight.
Hello, happy Wednesday everyone. It seems my chat has decided to not update, not work, I don't know. Either my MacBook or my Twitch has been having technical difficulties, but hello! Thank you so much for joining me again, and thank you so much for being here. I hope you are having a great week so far. This is my second live stream of the day because earlier today I was on Mind's Eye's Pop Shop Live to kind of showcase the release of my Chub and Grub vinyl toys being distributed in his vinyl toy store. So this is like my second go at being live today. Desire, hello, thank you so much for joining. Oh hey, that worked. I guess like you helped refresh the page a little bit. Not the technical difficulties, I know. I just somewhere something probably updated and it's becoming like, which I don't understand. I'm not using Chrome anymore. I moved over to Opera as like my little browser thing. I haven't updated OBS in ages, and everything's about the same. It might just be my poor little MacBook showing its age, but we'll see. We'll see. Vinyl toys. Yes. Oh man, where I don't even have an example of them. I've never really collected my own set, but like, you see this red box over here? That's actually my Chub and Grub Vinyl Toys series that I finally have stock of in a warehouse. I have limited stock, but I actually have stock of it. And yeah, this year I'm hopefully gonna do a better job at advertising it and actually get the vinyl toys out there, at least to as many interested people as I can before they're officially sold out and never to be restocked again. It's just what it is. It's just how it's gonna go. But Desire, how have you been? How's your week been? And anyone else that's here lurking and working, thank you so much for being here. And let's let's catch up a bit. Let's chat. But before I do that, let me take a sip of my coffee. And let's catch up on what I've been up to. This past weekend, I went and watched Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves. And here's the funny thing: I've never. Is this correct? Okay, realistically speaking, I've never played Dungeons and Dragons before. I was taught kind of like the premise of it because the little short gameplay that we had was at a friend's house. So like my friends had to get together, and a little like activity that everyone did, or like that the organizers wanted, was everyone that's participating come with a presentation. So like it can be a PowerPoint, it could be just like, you know, a TED Talk kind of thing, but be ready to share something that you like, and teach the other people what it is and how to play it or what to think about and stuff like that. So one of the participants, actually, she's a huge fan of D&D, and she taught us how to essentially play it, in that it you know, like she didn't actually dungeon master a whole like fantasy story or anything, but it was just like a little one-off of like, okay, we're at a party and we come across like this person, roll to like make a decision, whatever decision it is, do a roll and like see how it comes. And so like she explained the concept of D&D to us, and it was really fun. Max Black Cat, thank you so much for your continued subscription of 18 months. Appreciate you so much, and thank you for being here. Desire, it hasn't been the greatest week for me. I'm so sorry to hear that. I really hope that so far it's been alright, and I'm really hoping that it goes up from here, even no matter how steadily up. But fingers crossed you're holding strong and that you can power through it. But yeah, I dragged my girlfriend to go watch D&D with me because I just wanted to watch something fun. Like, from the trailers, it seemed like very lighthearted, it was humorous, there's action. It just seems like so far off, right, from anything like serious. So I was like, I want to watch something fun. And it was a good time. So, I don't know, I think nowadays when people ask like, oh, was the movie good or whatever, there are generally bad movies that they're bad. They're not well written. The action scenes are kind of or whatever. But like somehow the combination of everything is fun, and I feel like nowadays I really enjoy going to see movies on the big screen that are like that really utilize the space, the size of the screen, the surround sound audio, and just make it an actual like really good experience. I mean, of course, like people watch sad movies all the time, and you know, having that surround sound of like a really sad song going on is super breathtaking. But I don't know, if I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna cry in peace in my own living room. I want to go for movies for fun. So yeah, D&D was a good time. If anyone wants to, ooh, Feathery Justice, hello, thank you so much for the raid, and thank you so much for trusting your community to mine. Hi, for anyone that's joining the raid, hello. My name's Huge, like huge without the H, and this is Puglie. He's my imaginary pug that I created because I've never owned one in my life, so I just created one to fill that hole in my heart. But thank you all so much for being here, and we're just doing a little catch-up, little chat. And I was just talking about how D&D was a pretty fun movie. I don't know if it's like really good, like it's not breathtaking or anything, but it was just a fun time. Hello, I saw your pugs and was like, we got to see this. Aww, thank you so much. Yes, this is Puglie. I've made him my full-time job and my whole life. So if you like pugs, you are in the right place. Feathery Justice, how was your stream? Ooh, wait, hold on. I can do that. Is this use option code to select recent messages? Okay, cool. Hey, there we go. I remember how to do Twitch things. Feathery Justice, how was your stream? What were you doing today? And for everyone that wants to show some support, Feathery Justice sent us a raid. Your win. Aw, thank you so much. Eva? We were also doing some art. Oh, nice. Like, fan art, original art, merch design, like, what are you into? Yeah, what else? Oh, and recently this game came out. Original art, I'm a comic artist. Oh, dope. Wait, is your character designs, is your Instagram or Twitter the same handle? Can I spell? Do I know how to? I assume it is. My Twitter is Feathery Fern, which is a different handle. But is your Instagram is the same, right? Magical girls at NBs love to see it. Instagram is old. Okay. Let's go check out Feathery Fern. Get out of here. Okay, I hope like there's no random. I am not signed in or anything, but I don't see the light of day. Oh, well then. No, I don't want to turn on notifications. Twitter, get out of here. Asian Canadian VTuber and VTuber, appreciate it. Aww. Nice. Nope, get out. Oh my god, you're not gonna show me. Okay, well, if anyone wants to share some love, check out Feathery Fern on Twitter. I am not logged in at the moment, and I can't access anything. Because, thanks Elon. I also do a lot of fan art and stuff, but thank you. I'm so glad that you found your way to me via my pugs. Oh, I guess also while I'm here, just gonna move this slightly smaller. You didn't have to shout me out. I'm always just here supporting the community. I wanna, you know what? Because I wanna share, like, you're part of the community too, and I wanna share that appreciation and also share the same amount of love you gave me. So anything that I can do, anything that I can like shout out or feature, I definitely want to. So again, thank you so much for being here. But also, if you need to raid and run because, you know, streaming can take a toll, please feel free to go comatose on your bed or grab some nice food or just join along in the chat. I usually start my streams off with like a little chit chat, asking how the weekend is, catching up on any updates, and then I get into drawing whatever Puglie thing I have going on. But to that, I think like last week or either like this weekend, this game came out called Dredge, and it's an eldritch horror single player fishing game. I will be grabbing some food as well, so I'll be lurking. Alright, enjoy your foods. Thank you again so much for choosing me for your raid and for sharing your love and community with me. Appreciate that so much. And guys, this game, like, I want to play it so badly. Like, it's an eldritch horror, so there's gonna be like some creepy stuff going on. I'm just gonna play this like without sound in the back. It's a fishing game, and I just love tedious role-playing games. Like, I love going out there, collecting resources, and then like bringing resources back to some kind of community or town and like making it better. And I just want to play a fishing game so bad. So, I don't know. I'm a little scared. One of my... Like, the art style is so cool. Like, all the stuff is so dope. But I'm a little scared because I don't like depths. So, I have a fear of heights. But I also found out I have a fear of depth. So, like, if you look at, I guess, like, screenshots, you know, it gets dark. And the water isn't pure black, but it's pretty close to it. And I just hate the idea of, like, being this small little boat, right? You're just sailing across, and then you see a massive, massive black monstrosity just swimming underneath you. Like, that terrifies me. So I'm a little hesitant on, getting the game. One is because I rarely get time to play games, but also two, I'm like, what if I get too scared? But look how beautiful this game is. I just love the art style, and I've been watching this other streamer play it, and it seems right up my alley. So, I don't know, we'll see. If I ever get my gaming PC to be like Twitch stream set up, maybe I can play some games on there. But yeah, if you guys are also interested in a fishing game and you also like horror, the game again is called Dredge, and I don't know, it's up there. And over the weekend, in the past week, at least in terms of Puglie updates, I want to show it off now. You know what? No. I'll show it off when I'm complete. Because I don't want to... I want to do it all in one go. I want to show you guys how proud I am in this like little project that I'm doing at the Puglie Mart. But I'll show it once everything's done. Before we get to doing any art, I want to give a shout out to another fellow artist and friend. And I guess, like, if anyone's interested, to share some love, because just today, like just a couple minutes ago, we found out that her shipment and her friend's shipment of inventory to SakuraCon, which is this weekend, is apparently lost. So, the artist is Jelly Roll Designs, and SakuraCon is this weekend. It's an anime convention in Seattle. It's one of like, it's a pretty big one in North America. It's pretty well run, notable, everything. So her @ is Jelly Roll Designs, and it's wild. It's a single box. It's a massive single box, and she shipped it well in advance. Like, Vancouver to Seattle is a 3-hour drive, and somehow they she shipped it express, which I assume is like by air, from Vancouver to Memphis, Tennessee. And then it's supposed to be like, because maybe there's like a central hub there. And then supposedly from Memphis, it's supposed to go to Seattle. But somehow, in between that, they lost this massive box. So the convention is this weekend. We're going down to set up tomorrow. And it's just a nail-biting, stressful experience. Like, for me, going to conventions and needing to ship things ahead of time and stuff, this is considered my worst nightmare. So, her stuff is Jelly Roll Designs. If her cute designs or like really cool apparel stuff is speaking to you, show her some love, show her some appreciation, because I don't know, she needs a pick-me-up today, and she definitely needs a pick-me-up, like, hopefully this weekend. But, oh my god, you're not even gonna show me this? Okay, fine. What if I shrank you so that you had to show me singular? Nope, okay. Instagram's on to me. But, like, guys, you see this, like, QP hoodie? I already pre-ordered it. I was like, that is so dang cute. It just says cutie pie, and the fact that the strings are also red, like that signature red for QP, just, I love that detail. She's also really well known for her shaker charms. So like these are like acrylic charms that have are like kind of almost 3-dimensional-ish, and it come with little bits inside that you can like shake and play around with. So those are just really fun. Yeah, and she's just delving more into apparel design, like really cool stuff. Her partner is also a graphic designer, a very amazing graphic designer. So, I don't know, really cool things to come, for sure. So, if you guys want to share some appreciation, share some good vibes, her handle is Jelly Roll Designs, and we're all just like crossing our fingers and toes that FedEx package just appears. At least in time for, you know, whatever is going on. But with all that said, our main course of this stream is the fried chicken Puglie. And if you guys were here last time, I had sketched out a couple of ideas, like, for the bucket. But I think after asking a couple of my peers, the PFC won because the chicken kind of took away from Puglie's, like, you know, face, and it's just like recognizable and simple, and it gave the design like the overall look. So I'm gonna clean up a little bit of this design because I feel like it can be a little better, but I just want to cinch up like how much the curves are, how much, you know, how thick things are and stuff like that. And then we'll get to line art probably today. Whew. Alright, so this is this. Oh good, my pen works. But yeah, I'm gonna be driving down to Seattle tomorrow, and oh my god, y'all, so hold on, yeah, okay. I have some concerns. I have some worries. Cause, my car battery is showing signs of being a bad battery, which is wild to me because I didn't change that battery that long ago. But essentially, it's having a real tough time starting up, and I'm really scared of, I don't know, getting stranded. Like, if I drove all the way down to Seattle, right, and I have a great weekend and everything, and it's the day I'm supposed to go back, what if I just can't start up the car? And granted, I have a booster battery, so it's like a little, like, chunky battery pack that you use to connect to, like, your car battery, and it'll give enough, like, juice for your car to kick up. And according to my mechanic, so long as I have that, I'm fine. And I've had to use it once recently at the supermarket because at the parking lot, my car just died. Wouldn't start up, just felt like a strain. And it didn't work as smoothly as I expected it to be. Granted, I feel like there were 1 or 2 times I messed up in like disconnecting it or connecting or whatever, so that may be on me, but I don't know, I very much feel like if I get it started up, I cannot stop. Like, I have to keep going, which isn't like super possible because at some point I do need to stop and get gas, but hopefully at a gas station that's like civilization. But yeah, I'm worried, but I'm keeping my hopes up that things will be okay. I also am unsure if one of my tires is like if there's a leak in it or if there's some like more evident wear and tear on it for some reason. So definitely very ill timing for everything to happen, especially for an event where like, yeah, I have to use all this to drive down. Let's see. Since I know that this is like the design to go with, I'm going to clean up these things a little bit. So everyone, keep me in your hope and prayers, because yeah, fingers crossed I make it past the border safely, and then fingers crossed that my car doesn't break down or have any kind of catastrophic failure while I'm down there. And then even once I get down there, oh my god. So, I have nine boxes of inventory that I shipped to the hotel. I'm pretty sure the hotel's gonna charge me. Like, there's so much crap I sent to the hotel and I feel so bad, but it's also part of their service. So I hope they don't hate me too much, and somehow, some way, I'll figure out how to stuff all that in my car. And here's the thing: if my car is completely just dead, like I can't even start it up to go to Seattle, I can borrow my parents' car. I can drive my second car, which I really prefer not to because it's smaller, and it requires like premium gas. But if I must, I must. So I'm not without options, I'm just every option is a little tough. Alright, let me... Sometimes a disaster, sometimes we free. Oh, you take the long way to stay close to me. I don't want another, I just want to breathe. You take me higher, you stay close to me. I feel so alive, feel so alive. Dark won't close my eyes. I feel so alive, feel so alive. Oh, we chase the night. Oh, I feel so alive. Fix these lines real quick. Pretty good. I will add a font to that later. And honestly, I feel like the drumsticks and the thighs are pretty solid. Like, because they are such weird shapes because they're deep fried, it's kind of like, this is what it is. Maybe I'll give Drumstick a little more like a joint, or nubbin joint. Yeah, this morning I was over at Mind's Eye's Pop Shop Live because he has a shipment of my Chub and Grub vinyl toys, and so we were doing like a kind of special launch feature kind of thing, and it was so fun. Like, he set up all the graphics to make it seem like a game show. He set up a trivia game thing, which honestly, like, I copied down the name and I was like, oh, I can play this on Twitch with my viewers too, and like make it a prize or something. And yeah, Chris, the owner of Mind's Eye, just gave me so many cool ideas. I don't know, I'd be really excited to implement into this Twitch stream, given the, if I had just forethought and organization. But I mean, one thing that I really wish Twitch was able to do, which honestly, I feel like it's possible, maybe I just didn't really look into it, is like live shopping, kind of like how Pop Shop does it, but you know, it's a little different because Pop Shop's on like the phone, and you can literally tap the screen, like the menu buttons on the screen to purchase something, interact with something, like someone's comment or whatever. But on Twitch, like, you guys technically just have a, you know, like a screen, like, because they're streaming me. And though there are, like, plugins for Twitch to have, like, menu buttons overlaid on top of the screen, I feel like, I don't know, is there anything that's equivalent to Pop Shop, or just linking Shopify to the stream so that if I put up something, like, really exclusive to the stream for sale, someone can immediately get it? Oh, it's something I have to look into for sure. But I feel like that's just a really cool thing. Alright, let's turn on the line art. Or actually, no, wrong way to go about this. Let's just lower down the sketch. Oh, I see what I did. I see how I set this up. Move everything down. JK, nothing got moved down. Let's see, delete that original size. There we go. And so this can stay within. Alright, line art time. Turn on the stabilizer. Oh, and this is the second last Puglie to join the fast food feast, and I was like racking my brain over what the last one should be, because I was thinking of like McNuggets or Dino Nuggets, like something in the nugget category, but I was like, oh man, it's gonna end up like Tater Tot, where it's just this deep fried blob. And though it's like we all love nuggies, it's like, how do I convey that? And I think I'm still gonna sketch it out, because if I can make it work, then it's gonna be like awesome. But if I can't, then the final Puglie to join the fast food feast will be pretzel Puglie. So like, you know the giant pretzels that you can get at mall food courts or kiosks and stuff like that? That's gonna be the final fast food feast Puglie. Yeah, we'll see. First and foremost, though, it's a bucket of fried chicken. Let's put this on steady. And that's not good enough. I hope y'all are aware you signed up for this. And I don't need these colors just yet, so I'm just gonna put that there. Alright. Second go, let's go. Oh, that was so perfect. Okay, wait. Just gonna move it out a little bit. Oh, but y'all, like, there's so many good movies coming out, or like, okay, I can't say if they're good or not, but there's so many movies that I'm pretty excited to watch, like, the Mario movie for one, and there's a, what was it again? There's a new Haunted Mansion, which, like, I never watched the first one, because I was probably scared. But the new one looks like really fun. I mean, it can't be too scary. It's like made by Disney. But I have no idea what it's about. But the cast looks so unique. Like, Danny DeVito is back in it. Like, oh my god. I almost feel like this would be easier on Procreate. Oh, okay. What else? I feel like there was another action movie or something that I was like, oh, this looks fun. I just finished watching John Wick 1 and 2 yesterday on Netflix, and I'm kind of curious about the fifth one, I think, the one that's in theaters right now. Yeah, maybe I'll go watch that solo, or I'll see what other friends like want to watch it. I just love like slick action movies. All right. Okay, so far so good. So far so good. Yeah, on the Mind's Eye live stream, I was asked like what my favorite movie was, and my answer was Inception, because I did really enjoy Inception as a movie. I think I watched it like 3 times or 4 times. But you know what? I should have, because like I hesitated a little bit because I really wanted to think of like my favorite movie that's a fun movie, like a movie that I really enjoyed watching because it was so just such an experience. And I almost feel like that was Iron Man 1 for me. Like, now that I have a bit more time to think about it, because I didn't want to be on live stream and be like thinking too hard about it. It's kind of like when you get these kind of questions, you kind of want to run with your first instinct or your first impression. Because, like, if you get asked a question like that, like, what's your favorite color, what's your favorite movie, and, like, that's the answer that pops into your head, like, chances are deep down inside, like, that is probably your favorite. Or at least the most, like, impressionable or notable one. But, like, when you get to sit down and think more about it, it's like, oh. What is my favorite movie? Oh wait, I can just do this. I feel like I still feel like I'm missing a movie though. Like, oh no, I know what my favorite movie is. Kingsman 1. That was like humor, super duper slick action. Like the fight choreography and the camera movements for those fights, like that's especially like something so just like never seen before. Kingsman was is my favorite movie. Oh, Pacific Rim 1 was also super good. Like, damn. I think for the longest time, Inception was my favorite movie, and I didn't have, like, any other favorites. Pretty sure I watched Pacific Rim also, like, 3 times. Let me... I feel like at this point, I might just do a little check. Actually, I'll do this top first. Yeah, damn, like, Kingsman 1 was just an absolute favorite of mine. I have the main theme saved in my Spotify because it just slaps so hard. And then the subsequent ones were like, they were all right. I think the second one, let's see. So I'm trying to think of, like, there were only 2. I wasn't a super huge fan of how, for Kingsman 2, they showed Channing Tatum so, like, predominantly in the trailers. So you're thinking, like, oh man, this is gonna be a fun, like, tag team with, Channing Tatum and, Taron. But then, you know, okay, this is, I don't know, a minor mid-movie spoiler, but also if you haven't watched it by now, then chances are, like, you're not gonna watch it. Tatum's character gets, like, poisoned, essentially, and so he's, like, basically taken out of the movie for the entire movie. Oh, I'm really messing up my lineup today. And so he becomes kind of like the, like, outside of, oh, Little Pug, hello, thank you so much for joining again. I came to say hello and ask you a question. Yeah, what's up? But yeah, to my little Kingsman mini rant, he becomes kind of like the reason why there's so much urgency to, you know, take down the villain and stuff like that. Because, you know, they're trying to get the antidote and save him and whatever. Guys, line art is hard today. I'm like physically moving my tablet like left and right to try to find the right angle that's comfortable for me to just like quickly whip it. Oh. That's a good start. That's a good start. Ew, this would be way easier in Illustrator. I mean, yeah, probably, but I'm a stubborn ass and I want to draw my art. I wanted to ask you if I can use some Puglie GIFs, my Twitch alerts, for alerts only. Yeah, of course. I mean, like, yeah, anything you find on Giphy is totally free for you to use. My only requirement was, like, so long as you don't use him as, like, your brand or anything like that, or the face of your channel, but if it's just, like, little alerts here and there, like, that's totally okay. Thank you so much for asking, though. Really appreciate that. But if you go to Giphy.com and I think it's like /channel/PugliePug or just like Giphy.com/PugliePug, you'll see my profile page on that site, and you should be able to, yeah, find everything you need. Alright, let's clean this up a little bit. Welcome to Puglie's riveting line art streams. Thank you very much. I will still mention that the design is yours. Yes, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, anywhere in those bottom panels for, like, you know, Twitch streamers about me or whatever. Yeah, any nod back to just like my website or at PugliePug, that'd be super swell. Yeah, my only iffiness is if people use Puglie for their emotes, because to me, like, an emote is very much your brand, right? That's like, it's why people subscribe to your channel. Or it's not the reason why per se, but they're supporting you specifically, and they are hoping to get some cute emotes from you. So I get a little iffy when someone's making emotes from Puglie or is basing heavily on Puglie. Okay. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna do a little symmetry check. where I'm just gonna duplicate this, or just in cases. As long as I can support the great work that Puglie has, I will. Everything you do is amazing. Aw, little Pug, thank you so much. That's so very sweet. Appreciate that. And I hope you have fun setting up your Twitch channel and everything. Or like setting up all your notifications and alerts and all that. Like for me, that was so, like setting up all this Twitch and coming up with the ideas for like my overlays and stuff. It was so fun, but it was also so overwhelming at the same time. Cause it's almost like there's so much that you can do, and it's like, okay, I gotta figure out my scope, figure out what the bare minimum is that I want to achieve, and then go with it. Alright, symmetry check. It's kind of symmetrical, kind of needs a lot of cleanup.
Says, man, you gotta make an effort. Feel like all I do on earth is just say yes, sir. And when I tell people how they make me feel, they treat me like a leper. I put my headphones on, I play my favorite song. I go to sleep and try again. Mama used to try and tell me no man is in on it, but I think I feel like drifting away.
Okay.
Honey, I'm a perfect 10. What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh. Can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend. Honey, I'm a perfect 10.
Okay. So what I'm doing here right now is like I'm cleaning up the other side of the symmetry, because if all I did was mirror it, like, yes, it is symmetrical, but because Puglie's brush is slightly angled, there are some bits and bumps that need to be TLC'd so that it doesn't look too weird. And when I say too weird, it's mostly just for me. I think these are kind of like the little details that I really pay attention to, whereas I feel like most people aren't gonna super notice.
Disgusted with myself, and I'm disgusted with the way we're told to have a certain face, a certain weight, because we aren't pixels on a screen. No, we're human, we breathe. Every single thing we see curated. It's overrated. These expectations, they keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa. And if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head. And
Oh man, y'all, I just realized. Okay, so I was like kind of brainstorming, man, what's the next cult offering gonna be? And I realized like this is PFC, Puglie fried chicken. We have a Korean corn dog that we just drew last couple of streams. Maybe I can make a Korean snack theme. Even though Korean corn dog and bucket of fried chicken is part of my fast food feast series, I think for the cult offering, I can just kind of give them their own little feature. And then maybe I'll draw like a, Is it a Puglie KFC? It's beautiful. Yes, yes it is. It is a bucket of fried chicken. But yeah, what if I drew like Puglie, what do you call it? Like tteokbokki. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly or not. But like the rice cakes. And then the exclusive can be soju? Because I definitely want to draw like a Puglie soju or Puglie with soju somehow. I love soju. I guess like the rice cakes would be the most notable thing, like as a Korean snack. I'll have to look that up. Oh, okay. Ideas. Okay, I'm just gonna write a note to myself. Sticker, society, Korean snacks. I also thought about making a Pug 7 version KFC, but it doesn't work out as well as you do. Aww. I mean, you know, play around with it, explore some ideas, sketch out some shapes and stuff. I mean, that's how it starts, right? Alright, gotta clean up these curves. Man, thinking about cult offerings, thinking about how much I want to play that fishing game, thinking about stream, there's so many things I want to do, and I really hope in this year, by the end of this year or something, I can solidify something more sustainable online, like either through streaming or through online sales and distribution, so that I don't have to go on conventions as hard. And so I can spend the time on Twitch. Like, I have two project ideas I want to do, right? Like, one is like gaming setup, and the second is I still want to keep it under wraps, but the second one is something a lot more chill, a lot less chatty and interactive, I would say, but something I want to try out. But it would require me to make a whole new overlay, like a much more detailed overlay. And time, right? Like, it's always a thing.
Lost myself, now I'm fully disguised. My heart got bruised up, so I put it on ice. Been told that I wouldn't make it in this life, but now all of you see there's so much room for me. And I know you think I still could take advantage.
Alright.
And you always took my humbleness for granted.
Done. I'm gonna do this layer, save. Because these are so hard. And I'm so excited for when Kasia comes back. Kasia's my the Puglie Mart shop manager, and I'm really excited for her to come back to help out with the shop and to also hopefully see her grow. Because, like, anyways, I'm off to dinner, but good luck with that KFC Pug. It's looking amazing, and I hope to see it on socials. Pug7, thank you so much for being here. Enjoy your dinner, and have fun setting up all your stream alerts. See you next time. Because some of you may not know, but, like, Kasia has her own kind of business idea that she really wants to get off the ground. And it's basically being a style shopper. Or I guess like you could say stylist, but not really. For I want to say other people, but specifically for those of like people of color or just like LGBTQ. Because she loves thrift shopping, and she also loves shopping for other people. And thrift shopping can be so overwhelming. Like, everything's a mess. You have to really keep digging through a bunch of clothes to even see if something's like good or not. The men's section is just non-existent. It's so bad. Like, the men's section in a thrift shop is old football t-shirts, old vacation t-shirts. I'm like, damn, men. There's like not a stylish thing in here, dang. And so what she really loves is she loves treasure hunting in thrift shops and coming up with like really cool styles. And she wants to be she wants to run a business basically where it's almost like a fashion consultant, but she'll go out and or what she does is she'll ask you to fill out like say a form of, you know, your look so far, what you're inspired by, is there any person or influencer or whatever that you really look up to style wise. And then she'll come up with a couple ideas herself to kind of see if you're down for it. And then she'll go out to thrift shops and see if she can find anything good that really resembles your style. And one part with thrift shopping is like, you know, it's fun and inexpensive, but to the latter point, it's inexpensive, so it's actually affordable for people. Because like the only other similar thing I know of is like with something like this is Nordstrom. And you know, a shirt from Nordstrom isn't gonna be cheap. So to be able to have someone that's like kind of personally styling you or offering you ideas on like, oh, how to style this or what you can do to make this work with this, it's pretty invaluable. And also speaking for, you know, someone that's really trying to find their identity, like you don't even have to be trans to, you know, really think about where your identity really lands on. If you're more femme, if you're more masc, or if you are like, you know, non-binary, or even like if you are masc, like are you more fuckboy, or are you more jock, or are you more prep? Like, you can be a nerd and still dress up in really stylish like nerd clothing. And I think for anyone that's kind of figuring out or experimenting with their identity, it's pretty invaluable. Let's see. No, I'm not gonna add too much detail for that back one. Alright. Just one little bit. This is the little thigh.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little crazy. Sat at home being lazy. Wanna travel to the mighty. Flying with
Thigh looks like a rock, but to be honest, if you look at reference photos, it kind of looks like that.
Would you by my side like it's nothing? Wanna buy you think that you want it. Wanna find you.
This is where that long bone is. Just long bone. Oh.
I just wanna get to know ya. I wanna go far to the coast, yeah. I wanna dive first to the ocean. I wanna know all of you. Growing up like a ghost, yeah. I wanna have kids of my own, yeah. And live a life till it's over. But until we do, it's sleeping too long.
Another drumsticky.
It's sleeping too long. It's sleeping too long.
There we go. Alright. Line art wise, this is like very simple. As you can see, or as y'all witnessed with the execution of the line art, that was a lot harder, considering all the control Zs I had to do. I think the real challenge is gonna be when I color the fried chicken and to make it really look good. Oh, I just remembered, I'm really looking forward to the Barbie movie also. It just, again, looks like a fun, silly time. Love the aesthetic. I honestly have no idea what to expect out of the story, but I guess we'll see. I'm gonna clean up this area here. bit. Oops. This can be a hinge smoother. Oh, wait. Oh my god, it's so ridiculous. I know I really like the stumpy feet, but I'm just gonna raise it up a tinge. Give Puglie a little bit more to stand on.
Don't you think we're done? Don't you think we're done? Don't you think we're done? Knew that it was true from the way you looked at me. Don't know what to do, what to say to make you leave with me. Make me feel alive. Take my hand and run, let me be the one. Let's just take the dive. Night's only begun, don't you think we're done? Don't you think we're done? Don't you think we're done?
Alright, let's get to coloring. Stylus is off. We'll change this. We'll just turn this off.
Don't you think we're done? Make me feel alive. Take my hand and run, let me be the one. Let's just take the dive.
And actually, while I'm here,
Don't you think we're done?
there's a little update I need to do to Ollie, Puglie's black pug friend. And like, it's lighting up. So this is like the funniest thing, right? Like, black pugs are just pure black. Like, it's difficult to see them. And so I had stickers made of them for an upcoming Ollie Mart that will be attached to the Puglie Mart. And when I got the stickers printed, it came out right, but it was still too dark. So I'm really trying to figure out the color. Like, people are saying, like, oh, maybe you should make the line art like black or dark gray, but like, I don't want to. And the reason being is because, like, choosing a line art color that's not pure black or just like on a grayscale just gives it a little bit more personality. Like, I choose a dark brown because there's one, it's dark enough to be line art, but the brown kind of gives it a warmth. And that's the thing I want to convey with Puglie all the time, is that he's warm. He's you know, he's not a cool blue or like a minty green. He's a sunshine yellow. He's a field of wheat and hay and bread. And like with Ollie, it's the same thing. Though, of course, when I make plushies of him, hopefully in the future, he will be black. But when it comes to illustrations and art, I want to try to keep this like off black. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna hold on one sec, guys. I'm gonna grab the stickers that I made. So these are the stickers that were made of him, and this is like a Puglie comparison. And as you can see, a lot of the details get lost in Ollie because his black is so close. And also, like, this is printed on gloss. So gloss paper, gloss finishes naturally sharpen like colors. They make everything the contrast is higher. They make everything brighter or darker. And it just looks a lot more vibrant. But the issue with this is then all these details get a little lost. So I need to take a look at him and just try to lighten him up a little bit. Gosh, you darn. Oh my god, at work this sweet old lady brought her chocolate pug. He was the yummiest brown color, if that makes sense. His name was Cheddar and his collar was a bow tie. That's so cute. I've never seen a chocolate pug before. Like, I've never seen a brown pug before. That's so cute. They're like, oh, you must have been a little chocolate nubbin. That's so cute. Okay, so right now this is looking a little too light. Gosh, this is so hard. Like, I'm literally holding the physical sticker right now and trying to put it against my screen, which is not like a good representation, but this is my desperate attempt. Alright, what if I 38, 35. Okay, let's lower this back down to 35. I'm gonna duplicate this. Okay, it's looking a little cold there. Do a 26 and a 37. Still my best bet. Damn. Okay. I feel like that's a nice home. Keep doing this, what are we at? 38. so that I can actually see if I'm applying it. Like, definitely lighter. Details stand out a little bit more. I like the warmth that he has. Alright, let's see. Another layer. Steal this. I like the warmth. So I'm gonna increase the saturation, decrease the brightness. No, I made him way too dark. I made him darker. Okay, this is definitely a little lighter. Still keeping that warmth and that darkness. Maybe this is a good finish. Like a good kind of middle ground. It is darker than the previous choice, but still keeping to a black pug. Alright, let me cancel this. These are the little things we do when considering like character design to limitations of. I wouldn't even call it limitations. I would call it challenges, criterias. I like it. Max Black Cat, thank you. I'm gonna try tweaking a little bit more. Like, let me see what happens if I just really up the saturation. Oh yeah, then he turns a chocolatey brown. If I lower it, see, if I lower it, he looks really cold, almost like stone-like. But the reason why he looks almost like bluish stone is because the line art is a warm, like it's a dark, warmish reddish brown. And when you see like how colors affect each other when they're side by side, it's really cool. But I don't want Ollie to be cold. I want him to be warm and nice. Like, this is getting a little bit too brown. I feel like around here is a good middle. And out here. Alright, let's see what the comparison is. So it's a tinge lighter than our previous rendition. Alright, let me try one more rendition, which is keeping that same lightness, upping the saturation by 10. So this is still the lightest. So the next rendition is warmer. I like the warmth. And compared to the old Ollie color, it is warmer, it is lighter. Just like looking at this little guy, and I'm trying to do him justice. I'm trying to do all the Black Pug owners justice. I'm trying to make sure I'm doing myself and my style justice with the line art color that I insist on being in. I think lightening up a few notches is a good call. Because I feel like in comparison, the comparison is like a little too light when I get to see it that way. Especially with tinge darker. What if I just made you like one notch darker? Alright, let's go with it. Let's go with it. Oh my god! Kenny! Hello! Thank you so much for the raid! And hello everyone that came in from Kenny's channel. Welcome, welcome. Howdy, howdy. What did you guys get up to today? Alright, of course. Gotta show tons and tons of love to Kenny here. Always appreciate you, man. Always love all that you're doing and putting out into the world. Oh. Hyo, Yui, and Croissant Crusader, thank you so much for putting along. Appreciate y'all so much. Kenny! What'd you do? Barn Bunny, hello, hello. Thank you so much for joining. For those of you who don't know or have never met me before, hi, my name's Huge. It's like huge without the H. And this is Puglie. He's my imaginary pug because I've never owned one in my life and I still don't. So I ended up creating my own. Lovely Luna, hello, hello. Shall be lurking and twerking while I work, but I love you. You and Puglie, lovely Luna, thank you so much. Enjoy your twerk and your work. And thank you so much for joining along. Talked a lot and tested a phone fall assistance system thing. So the fall assistance is like, you know, when someone falls and is injured. And is it like Eevee calls someone? Been a while since I was last here. Sunshine Shadow, hello, hello, thank you so much for joining. Storm of Shadows, ooh, a lot of shadows popping up here. We ended up having some very apt tarot readings at the end. A lot of, tarot, like the yam, or like the root vegetable. A lot of spooky moments with cards that were right on the money. Ooh. Bring back the Overwatch pug. Lovely Luna. Those little guys. Maybe I'll refeature them sometime. It uses your phone to confirm that someone has fallen. Oh, with the accelerometer. Meister proper clean. Nah, it's like it also detects the phone acceleration. Oh, okay. We're the Shadow Gang. Totally not planned though. Just two shadows meeting up. Whatever. Let me know if you do, because I need new ones. My OG ones are on the old monitor. Aww. Luna, of course. Thank you so much. Poot of the game. Yes. I saw that on Instagram. Eevee evaluation. Evaluated the possible condition of the individual and everything. So cool. Right? Like, the stuff that Kenny's doing with Eevee is insane. I say this after the past like 4 videos is Eevee being kinky and down bad for engineer. So that's you know how Eevee you know when you were doing like the teaching Eevee how to recognize pain and then teaching Eevee how to solve a person's pain, and like one of the recommendations was orgasm. Like, Kenny, I see what you're doing. Just preparing Eevee to administer first aid, I'd see. We can neither confirm nor deny any of this. Tony Stark and Jarvis right there, right? Oh man. Kenny, if you need to raid and run because you gotta go work out or get food or pass out on the couch because, you know, you don't get enough sleep ever, please definitely feel free. I appreciate you always. But yeah, everyone, hello. Thank you so much for joining. Before I was raided, I was actually tweaking Ollie's colors. Ollie is Puglie's friend. He is a black pug. And I'm tweaking his colors because I got these like stickers of him made and they're on a gloss finish. And my webcam is shitty, but also the details aren't showing through because the colors are a little bit too dark. Like both the line art color and his like color. So we were just kind of playing with a couple of like hue and saturation and brightness settings to find like the best color for the color of line art that I use, while trying to still keep it dark for all the black pug owners wanting representation for their babies. Show Puglie Pug tons of love. Bye all. Yeah, everyone, again, though I know you guys all joined for the raid, I appreciate all of you being here, saying hi, sharing all that positive, chaotic energy. If you guys also need to run because you're hungry, you need a break from watching your monitors or just, you know, all that interaction, please do not feel obligated. Do not feel obligated to stay in chat or watch. I appreciate all the raiders anyways, and if you need to go chill, enjoy, and have tons of fun. And if you happen to want to catch me streaming another time, I'm streaming every Wednesday at 3 p.m. Pacific time, so kind of always in conjunction with Kenny anyways. Imagine if Baymax recommended that to Hero. Oh no! That immediately Disney canceled, like, or like immediately Big Hero 6 18 and up. I'll stay for another 15 minutes. It's 1:30 a.m. for me, so gotta have some sleep. Yes, please definitely get some sleep, but thank you so much for staying for the 15 minutes. Also, I just messed up all my windows because my window auto-docked. So there's that. But I am going to do this, which is save this new Ollie Black. You guys can't actually see from where you're sitting at, but I'm just saving the swatch and renaming the layers. Right, new Ollie, old Ollie. Delete this and hide that. Put that off. And save. Done. Alright. Before we were working on Ollie, though, we were working on Puglie fried chicken. So, one of the warnings that I make every time, if you're to join my stream, is to eat before you come and watch my stream, because undoubtedly we always get hungry. Like, my reference pictures are always up, and it's like Korean corn dogs, pizza, spaghetti, fried chicken. So if you didn't eat beforehand, then all the power to you. Good luck, have fun. But alright, let's get this fried chicken colored in, or at least like flatted, and then we'll see where the details lie. Alright, that's looking a little bit too muted for something that should be vibrant, and it's like fried chicken, come on. Alright, that's looking a little better. And there we go, there's Puglie. I cheated a little bit by pushing his tail out, so I just need to recolor that in. But yeah, I hope everyone here is doing well, having a great week so far. Yeah, now I'm gonna crave fried chicken. I'm sorry. 1:30 a.m. cravings. Those are the worst. I hope everyone's doing well so far. Having a good week so far, and just taking chill times. My week has been pretty solid. Over the weekend, I watched the new Dungeons and Dragons movie. I have never played Dungeons and Dragons, but I don't know. I saw the trailer, and I just felt like, oh, this seems like a fun movie. So, yeah, dragged my girlfriend to go watch it with me, and it was just a fun time. What else did I expect? Ollie needs some more merch love. My Puglie plush needs a friend. Kimira, thank you so much for joining, and thank you so much for being here. Yes, Ollie is going to have more merch for sure. So the reason why I'm tweaking his colors and getting samples of stickers made is because I'm going to add a little attachment to the Puglie Mart online, which is going to be Ollie Mart. And there you can adopt all kinds of little Ollies. I will admittedly say that Ollie's selection of merchandise will always probably be a little bit less than Puglie, just because Puglie is my main boy. He is my main pug, my dream pug. But his little friend, his little shy friend, will I'll try my best to always have merch of him available. Or oops, messed up there. Or yeah, just matching. And if the time comes when like Ollie can have his own plush, I hope a lot of people will be super excited. But yeah, I'm really excited to bring in more Ollie merch, especially since I have I found a company that can sync with my Shopify, and so I can create this Ollie merch and like really nice stuff too, like stickers or tote bags, apparel, stuff like that. And I can offer it at the same time with Puglie. I can cycle it when I want to, and I don't have to run the risk of inventory. And I say risk because all the inventory that you see for Puglie that's on Puglie Mart is here. It's here and a little section of my living room. So if I created Ollie with the same amount that I have for Puglie, I wouldn't have a home. So I'm really excited that this new company that I'm working with, I really like their quality. They also seem to have a good like commitment, I should say, to quality too. Like if you order something and it seems like not up to snuff, or you know, something looks a little bit off, they are usually more than willing to redo it. And so I'm very happy with that. Sorry, I'm just mild difference. How are you doing, by the way? I am doing pretty swell. Let's see. I'm driving down to Seattle. So I'm from Vancouver, British Columbia in Canada. So I am I'm driving down to Seattle tomorrow for a anime convention this weekend. And I'm excited for the convention. I'm nervous about my car because it's showing signs of having a bad battery. So I hope I can make my trip, and then I hope I can come back and I'm not stranded in Seattle. But otherwise, I'm doing pretty swell. Just kind of feeling content in my rituals and all the things that I have in front of me. That's great to hear. I'd be interested for sure. Hope it works out. Puglie and Ollie adventures are great, and it makes great gifts for friends. Aw, thank you so much. Yeah, one of my projects that have been ongoing for years now is a comic. And like, first and foremost, comics are not my cup of tea. Not that I don't like reading them, I just, as an artist, it's not my favorite medium. I found that out. But I want to create one just to be able to tell stories of Puglie. And of course, Ollie's got to make a cameo because they're friends, and I want to make that happen. I thought the music was coming from my thing, and I paused it, and I was so confused why the music didn't. Oh my god, I'm sorry. But also, like, yeah, I hate that too. Like, sometimes when you have, back then, when there weren't updates to show you, like, which tab was playing music, right? And so something will randomly start playing, and you're like, where is it? And even funnier is back then when we were in the lawless land of, like, MySpace and stuff. And, you know, people sometimes had autoplay music on their pages. Good times, good times. Alright, I like that stripe. Let's do some coloring on the chicken. And let's figure out how to do this, because alright, enhance. Like, the thing with deep fried textures is, like, it needs a little bit more color to give it, like, that real nice, flavor bits, basically. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm just gonna lighten this a little bit more. I feel like it's looking a little too dark. Not lighten it, I want to up the saturation. And I want to shift the hue a bit to something like there. Sometimes my phone will play music even when I close and force stop all the tabs and apps. Wait, what? No, that's the worst. Is your phone, like, old, or is it just haunted? Is it Android or iPhone? Okay, looking a little bit too yellow there. I feel like this is good range. And I'm gonna do soft light. Up my brush strokes to 80, save. Change to the coloring brush, and let's see how this looks. And you know what, I'm just gonna go at it. No, it just does that. I think my entire house is haunted, so would make sense. Just restart it and it's gone. Dude! My TikTok likes to keep playing one video while I scroll into other videos, and it will play the audio of the other videos over top while the first still plays, mostly in the search part. What? That's so... oh my god. It's like a cacophony of, like, just the worst. Oh, like, sometimes when I'm editing a video, like a reel or something, and the audio keeps playing, I wish there was a button on Instagram or TikTok where it's like, I'm not muting the audio for post, I'm just muting it for editing. I can see how that can be confusing though, and it would probably mess up a couple of people's uploads, but still, I'm like, I don't need to hear myself every single time. Or I don't need to hear the sound bit every single time. I guess at that point you just like turn off your phone volume and try your best. Alright, I'm thinking this red is a little too red. So what I'm gonna do is change it to brown, change this to brown, and it's looking a little better. Yeah, at this part of my coloring phase, I'm just adding textures. Sometimes it's almost like shading, where yeah, I'm trying to block out like, oh, this little bit here will look like this, but by and large I do this because I just want to add texture to something so simplistic as Puglie, right? Like, give it a little depth, give it a little like extra color. Thankfully, it doesn't, or very rarely happens in the normal For You page. It's when I use the search filter and looking through that. That's so odd. Yeah, when I am having to add like thumbnails to videos on TikTok and having to hear the same 2 seconds over and over and over, it drives me up the walls. I mute my phone when I upload shit. Yeah, for real. I also just realized that I'm going to visit my friends in Scotland again in a month, and I had the best fried chicken there. Ooh, thank you. Thanks for making me excited about it even more. Nice. Oh, man. I mean, enjoy your trip for sure, and I hope you get to treat yourself to that good fried chicken. Alright, I'm gonna add these little bits here.
Talking about the same old stories they've heard about the people they think they know.
Yeah, my goal with Puglie and this kind of food art is to make it pop, as in like this is art. This is designed to be cartoony and impactful, but also delicious. I want you to remember those good moments, you know, that like a lot of people have with food, when you're sharing a good meal, or you just had like bomb ass chicken. You hold on to those good memories. I read that as they had chickens, and then I read fried, and I was like, oh, not the chickens. I mean, you know what, at least if they're, you know, it's their own chickens and they're doing their thing. Right. Get those little fried bits there. I don't want to make this too curvy because it's like fried chunks, so I want to make it a little bumpy. to be fair, my crush lives in an area with only farmland around, so who knows. I mean, honestly, like, if you're the farmer, you own these animals and stuff, it's like, our food comes from somewhere, and if you treat your animals well, give them the best quality of life, and in the end you're using them for food, like, I don't see any harm in that. Like, sure, it can be sad, and, like, I eat meat, but I will still think, like, a cow is very cute, and I want to hug it, and I hope it has the best life. And at the very least, if, you know, they turn into food, they should be treated the best in their life. They should be, you know, put down humanely, and they should be respected. Like, hopefully every part of the cow is used for something, you know? Like, their life isn't wasted, and yeah, just, I don't know. Like, 100%, if I was about to eat a cow, you know, eat some beef, and the farmer's like, would you like to watch me kill it in front of you? I'd be like, no thank you. Like, I would actually cry, and I'd feel really bad. And I think even sometimes thinking about it, yeah, I feel bad. But I'm not gonna become a vegetarian personally. It's just not my vibe, not my way of life. But this also doesn't mean that I just want my meat to be, like, sped up and, you know, inhumanely created or made. Just treat living creatures with respect. Give them good quality of life. I like how halal meat is treated. Treated, gathered, I don't know what the wording I am looking for is here. Yeah, for real. I studied animal care for a while, and my poultry teacher taught us in the first class, in animal care, you can't be scared to unalive an animal. I own chickens, and I love them, but I also eat them. This man was great. Yeah, like, you love them, you give them the great quality of life. I think it takes a lot of, like, strength and power to, like, love something, treat it well, and also not hold back and being like, I need to eat. And I just hope that, you know, it's as painless and unfrightening as possible. Like, I have a couple of friends that also, you know, grew up on farms and everything, and it is what it is. They take care of the animals, like, I mean, sometimes they don't name them so they don't get attached, but they still treat them well. And I think also knowing where your food comes from and, you know, being able to respect that, being able to show appreciation for that, also means a lot. I don't want to watch anything in pain. Do I know what I eat is a living thing that feels pain? Yes. But I also hope they were well taken care of and put down respectfully. Yeah, absolutely. For fuck's sakes, I feel bad when I am walking on a beach and step on barnacles and kill them. And those things freak me the fuck out, but I still feel bad. Barnacles are the grossest things. There are a lot of new laws and regulations for states in the US to provide them with better qualities of life. It's nice to see and provides an overall better product for us to eat. Yeah, for sure, that too. Like, one of the wildest things that came out, I mean, I don't think it's that wild, but it's also, it's like interesting to know is I think the word I'm looking for is during the pandemic, a lot of people like bakers and stuff realized their baked goods weren't coming out as good because the butter wasn't melting as smoothly, it wasn't as creamy or whatever, and it was because to keep up with the demand of butter, farmers started feeding the cows like this other type of feed, like palm oil or something, like this different type of feed that had like different fat contents, different like nutrition. It wasn't like the best thing for the cow, right? But it was cheap and it could be fed to cows, and they would like produce more, butter and stuff. But the byproduct of it was that you ended up with a type of butter that wasn't as creamy, had a higher melting point, and just like wasn't the same as like natural grass-fed cows and butter and everything. And it's just, yeah, how do you treat these animals? It has to, in one way or another, come back full circle to how it affects us. Like hell, I always pay extra a little bit for eggs because in Canada it'll tell you if it's like caged eggs, free. I think it's like caged eggs, free run, free range, or like cage free, and it's like there's a certain difference. Like caged eggs are obviously like the, chickens are kept in cages, small, compact egg makers. And then there's like cage free or some middle ground where they're still kept mainly indoors, but they're not like confined to cages, they're just kind of walking around. And then there's like fully free range, which is just they have this large pasture, they can just like, roam around and live their best life out in the field. And I always pay a little bit extra for either the free range or like the cage free ones, because I'm like, I want these chickens to be taken care of. And there's so much that could be said about how this could be a scam, or like corporations aren't going to change and this is just something. But like, it's almost like, to my brain, to my mind, to my moral compass that I'm trying to appease, this just makes me feel a little bit better. It's always wild to see the differences between US and Canada on food regulations and how it's treated. Crazy. At our school, we had 12,500 chickens, and the bird flu, is that what it's called, spread at our school, so they had to get rid of all of them. And that teacher explained to us how they went step by step. I'm in general very interested in weird things. I'm so sorry. Like, that is just absolutely devastating, and it always made me feel so sad seeing the footages of like the chickens that had to be essentially put down because the bird flu was just running rampant through it all. Heckin', how would you like your burger cooked? The US. Cooked, bitch, cooked. Free range eggs. These eggs come from hens that are raised in free-run housing systems. Free-run systems allow the hens to roam freely within an enclosed barn, while also providing a variety of enrichment such as nesting boxes and perches. Free-range eggs. These eggs come from hens that are raised in free-run barn or aviary housing systems, which also provide access to outdoor runs when weather permits. Organic eggs. These eggs come from hens that are raised in free-range housing systems. The hens are only provided feed that has been certified organic, which means that it only contains ingredients that were grown without pesticides, herbicides, or commercialized fertilizers. Look for a certified organic symbol on the egg carton. Yeah, so unfortunately my budgets do not lend to organic eggs or organic things in general. But yeah, I try my best to be like, vote for chickens being able to roam free. Organic is pricey, especially in Vancouver. I know. Life's hard, yo. Alright, this is not working, so all I'm gonna do is put this on normal 100%, and let me just choose a slightly toastier color. At school, I even had a class in taxidermy. Did a heart dissection with biology, and everyone was disgusted by it. And I was the only person who was like, "Let's do this." My lab partner didn't even touch the damn heart. Oh man. Like, yeah, I was also that person that was like, "Yeah, dissection." I mean, I don't think I had so many other like fellow peers of mine that were as grossed out, I would say. But yeah, there were definitely some, mostly girls that were squeamish, and I'm like, I'll do it. Like, I don't think everyone needs to be able to touch, like... Oh, okay, that's a good, flavor bit color. I don't think everyone has to be able to touch, you know, like that kind of, like the raw bits or whatever, to have respect for, you know, whatever they're eating. But yeah, they should have that respect for sure. Alright, I'm just adding a little extra flavor bits here. Get that crispy deep fried color going. And again, a lot of this is just texture. Like, to me, this is all texture or little extra details here and there. Add little dots. The most we got by was dissecting a fetal pig. I think all I got to dissect was either a cricket or a locust. Frog. Oh, and rat. Yeah. Oh, and yeah, cow heart. Cow heart in high school, like 9th grade or something. I think we did a few others, but those were the only ones ones I didn't forget. Special workshops and shit, they're so fun. It's not easy to touch it, to have respect for it, but I do think it's kind of required when you are a veterinary student. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, like you should be able to kind of, yeah, know how to deal with that. Adding some crispy bits here. The most of the special workshops I had was in middle school, and it was not nearly as cool as that. My boo's little sister is in taxidermy. She has like a family of mice. Aww. It was such a fun school. I'm sad I had to quit. I only quit because of the distance being too much for me every day, being autistic and stuff. Aww. That sucks. I mean, at least, like, you got to take away so much from it. Like, all this knowledge and experience, and it's definitely something, at least. what I want. And I will adjust the color a little bit later.
I'm all the sins that you can't confess. I'm just your ghost if we're not undressed. A part of me wish that we never met.
Okay.
But you act like we never got too wasted in the bathroom of your parents' house. Now you kissed me in the backseat of a taxi.
Alright guys, I'm at the final bit of my detailing where I kind of figure out, like, it's too much, too little, like, where should I reduce the detail, where should I add a little extra bit. And all this comes from, like, feel, honestly, like, it's, whatever I think is best. There we go. I just remember the smell of the cow heart. Oh man. One fresh sheep heart and a preserved wet specimen of a poor heart. There was one where it was a flattened black and white cat. Oh, they did a whole photo shoot with it. One where it's sitting and one it was riding in a little wagon. Oh my god. It was all white and just smelled like the preservation fluid, which smells like rubbing alcohol and burns. Oh my god. It's both horrifying and hysterical. Sorry, it wasn't black and white, it was like a tabby. Art teacher accidentally creates Frankenstein's cat, brings it up. Warning, taxidermy cat. Oh my gosh. Alright, let me do this. I feel like darken it a little bit. Up the saturation. Oh, actually, no. I probably won't up the saturation. It's just looking a little too much. Isn't the save? Oh wait, no, I did edit it. Okay. It's so far from looking like an actual cat. Oh Jesus! Hey, not bad, not bad. I'm wondering. Gonna try a thing. Start adding these two little details. Oops.
impossible.
I'm gonna add a couple more bumpies to this, like. This ain't it. Wait, so is this like... Is this a YouTube channel? Or, someone... Like, someone that does taxidermy awfully? I feel like such a boomer. Is this on the TikTok? I'm not sure. I think I saw it on Reddit one day. Oh my god. Alright, I feel like that's pretty good. It's maybe one of those instances, once again, where I draw it and put it down for a little bit. Take some time to review it. I want to be careful with like using light textures because I don't want to make it look shiny. Maybe a little bit won't hurt. Alright, save that for now. Deal with it later. But you can just Google it and it shows up. There have been news articles made on it. Oh my god. Terrifying. Alright, and I'm just gonna swivel over here this way. Time to make the PFC. Okay, that's a cute one. Let's make this curved a little bit. Tilt this slightly. Oh, no, that's that's not it. Okay, gonna have to warp this. Duplicate. Rasterize. Warp. And this needs to be raised up, like so. Okay. Shit, it's already 2:15 a.m. I'm gonna head out. It was fun. Good night, Sunshine Shadow. Thank you so much for being here and for chatting about taxidermy, animal, just respect and everything. Appreciate you so much. Have a great night, and hopefully see you next time. Get some sleep. Oop. It's okay. I'm glad we are all having a great time. Alright, let's check out. Because if I make it the line art color, it's a little bit too bold. Oh yeah, what if I put it a little bit more here?
At the festival that we met at, where you were just a face in a crowd, and now I can't imagine me with anybody else. As we close out the night underneath the lilac sky, summer high, met you in August, New York, back to my cold apartment. Distance sucks, but at least I'm still with you.
Looking pretty cute. Let me see if scaling that ruined it. Not too bad. Oh, looking pretty cute, honestly. I'm like debating if I want to keep this color or... Because though the inspiration is KFC, I don't want to... I'm not really feeling like copying the logo colors. Excuse me. Like maybe that golden yellow is a nice like touch to it. Gotta play with the warp a little bit more though. Alright. I think with the chicken texture, I like it. I think I like it right now. I'm debating, like, maybe I might sleep on it, like, put it down for a little bit, come back to it. what if? Oh, what if I take that color right there? Take it. Set on you, maybe. Yeah, I'm not sure I am sold with the color, but I don't know what color. I do like the rest of it though. Like, I am, like, just beside the reference pictures, it definitely looks a little bit too golden, but like, you know, with the Puglie being a cartoon, or like stylistically more cartoony, it's like I wanted it to be like that. Actually, I wanted it to go golden. Now it just looks like hot wings. Like those are spicy chicken over there. Like, didn't make much of a difference at all. Alright, but for now, I'll save this. I'll return to it maybe a little later, so I'm not staring at it too much. Yeah, go from there. But I think, like, the bucket is simple, but I mean, it's a fried chicken bucket. Everyone seems to get the idea. Sleep on it. Yeah, for sure. And actually, wait. Oh, this might be too overwhelming, though. But let's just try. Whoops, nope. Wrong color. Wrong thing. Yeah, definitely a sleep on it kind of situation here. Alright. Saved. We'll think about it. It's not bad. Yes. Just me, I'm like, Hold on, let's... Oh, I guess, you know what? Gonna sleep on it. But, a mood, right? I'm just like... But I'm pretty sure we're hitting nearly the 2 hour and 30-minute mark. We're at 22, actually. I think it's good. Take a break. Look with fresh eyes tomorrow. Yeah, for sure. I am going to call this an end of stream because we were productive. We did the line art of this, which honestly took the longest time. And then we colored it. So... let's see who I can send the extra love to, since Kenny sent it to me. Let's see who is out and about right now. Wait, no one's online right now? What? Channels you follow? No one? Okay. Alright then. Everyone, thank you so much for being here again. If anyone's going to SecureCon this weekend, I'll hopefully see you there. And if not, have a fantastic weekend. Take care, and I'll see you next Wednesday at 3 p.m. Pacific time. Unsure what we're going to be working on next week, but I guess we'll figure it out then. Take care, have a great weekend, and see y'all soon. Bye-bye!